Welcome to Vegas Live with Ninon. Of course, Ninon, this is me. Here I am, and I have O'Keel with me. Now, O'Keel is actually, he does hosting. He interviews people as well.
Yeah.
How's it going?
It's going great.
Yeah.
Thank you for having me on.
You've certainly got the looks. He has the looks. He's skinny, he's young, and he's got the looks. I'm overweight. No, I'm teasing.
I see you fishing for compliments.
Yeah,
You're beautiful.
I'm fishing.
Yeah, you came in all white, looking
all
fresh.
white,
I'm not brave enough to wear all white.
Well, I'm wearing all white because yesterday was my birthday and I'm trying to sort of get clean again. I had quite a day yesterday.
Happy belated.
Yeah, happy belated. Thank you very much. So how's it going? Why do you want to be a talk host?
Wow. It's not necessarily that I wanted to be a talk show host. My dream is, and I love to do public speaking, motivational speaking, and the Vegas Talk Show was my first, when I moved to Vegas, my first opportunity to get on stage and do what I love. And I fell in love with downtown Las Vegas right away, and that's really what Vegas Talk Show started off, and it's still about. It's about showing people that Vegas is much more than Sin City. So when I saw that and the combination of public speaking, it was a match made in heaven.
I've often wondered why it's being called Sin City when we have so many people from all over the world coming to a place called Sin City, and a lot of very prominent people. There's you've got the hotel owners, you've got a lot of money.
Preach.
And it's like Sin City, and like, what am I doing in Sin City if I have so much? But that's kind of got the name, and it's kind of stuck. Would they ever change that name, you think?
I think it's changing nowadays. I was actually advised not to say Sin City anymore by some of my friends.
Well, we've said it like 10 times
I know.
already.
That's what I thought about when you started talking, because it's already changed so
it's
much
already
beyond
changing
that.
now.
Especially if you look at downtown Las Vegas. Originally, I heard that's a place where you would find a lot of illegal activity, but I live there now, and still I think it has a bad reputation with locals. But if you go down there and you see downtown Las Vegas, what they've done, the new high-rises.
They've built it up totally.
Yes.
I mean, they've got, you just say, even the hotels they've built up, everything they've built up. They've they've cleaned it up.
Yes.
They've cleaned it up downtown. It's funny how always downtowns of any city seem to end up in a bit of a disarray, and then somebody comes in and we start cleaning it all up. They did the same thing with Los Angeles downtown. They cleaned that up as well, and they've got a lot of things going. So when you actually are out there and you've got the microphone and you're actually interviewing people, what goes through your mind?
What goes through my mind?
What am I going to say to these people?
Like, even right now when we're talking, it's not so much going through my mind. I'm just trying to be in the moment.
Are you in the moment?
Yes.
Let's hope he's in the moment. Are you in the moment?
I'm here. And really just to pay attention and listen when you're interviewing. Because so many times you become
distracted.
You get distracted, or you come prepared and you don't really listen because you're thinking about the next question.
Yes. That's why I never interview anybody. I've been interviewing since 1996, and I've never pre-interviewed anybody since 1990. I never do that because I like it to be fresh. And they look and they say, what are we going to talk about? I said, don't worry, we'll find something to talk about. There's always something to talk about, always something to do. So when you're in front of a guest and you sort of look at them, do you usually get to know them in that split second of what you're going to talk about, who they are and everything about them?
I like to do research about.
Oh, you research?
Yeah, so I research you, and I know about all your illustrious past. But I like to research. Yeah,
you probably know more than I do.
Model, author, you know what it is.
Yes,
she got it going on.
Yeah, I've done it.
But I always like to look into the interest, so I know what
you can relate.
Exactly.
You can relate to them. Well, I kind of do that a little bit, but I know most of the people in town anyway, so it's sort of, and if people
connected.
If there are people in the music industry, there's that sort of path of what the music industry is. So it's just they're going this way or that way or that way. It doesn't really matter. It's just as long as we get them out as to whom they are.
Right.
Absolutely. So what is your next step?
My next step? Continue working with the Vegas Talk Show. Nowadays we go.
He has to say that because the executive vice president is right there.
Exactly.
Right there. So he's got to
you read right through me. Honestly, continue working with the Vegas Talk Show and every other opportunity to connect my passion with inspiring people, public speaking, and showing off downtown Las Vegas.
So your kind of show and what you kind of what they want is sort of to actually bring Vegas up into what's going on. Reason I did my show because I noticed there wasn't anybody out there was talking about the music industry. Nobody. and what's actually going on in Vegas. I couldn't find anybody that was really talking about it. So I thought, why wouldn't they be promoting this is the music industry here,
Exactly.
is what Vegas is. It's, since the beginning of time, whenever that was. Frank Sinatra? I think it was.
Classics.
Yes,
you're right. Here, it's just such a blessing to work in Vegas and be around so much entertainment. It's very inspiring, and I feel like now that we've worked in Vegas, we can go anywhere and say that. Because the type of reputation of the performers and the entertainment, like you said, is top notch.
Yes, it
is. Since the beginning of time.
Yes, it is top notch. Absolutely. So you're into it. When you prepare to interview somebody, what position do you put yourself in?
What position do I put myself in when I prepare to do an interview?
Yes. Are you open? Are you friendly? Are you?
Oh, absolutely.
I'm asking for a question because all the people out there that want to be hosts, we can help you.
Oh. Well, just in general in life, I try to stay open-minded and never judge. Always listen, because you can learn something from everybody.
Yes.
There's wisdom you learn from every culture. So definitely I stay open-minded. I don't look to judge. If anything, I look to ask more about that interesting thing that seems so odd to me.
And actually, being a talk host, you can't really judge anyway. You really can't take any side on, because it's like news media. You're like a person out there giving the news out of what's going on and what's happening. Exactly. When is your next show?
The next show? Well, perhaps. I think we're going to do a show with Nocturnal Affair, who is just featured right before us at their concert this weekend.
Oh, how wonderful.
Perhaps. That's what I'm looking to do. I'm hoping. What
do you mean you're hoping? Why can't you just walk in there and do it?
I can. That's right, I can. Just they gave me tickets, but just making sure the logistics get together, make sure that I could be there.
Okay, I'm going to give him a little hint. I'm going to give him a little bit of open stuff. You can walk in as of press, as of a talk show host, and as of giving news out there, into any show in Vegas.
Oh, without a doubt.
So when you say you might, whether you're going to be invited or not, you don't have to be invited. They'll kick you out if they want to kick you out. Believe me, they will. But they don't normally do that. They certainly wouldn't kick you out. So you can go in any place. And I think the more open places you go, and the more people you interview, whether they're down here or up here, doesn't make any difference. It gives you the experience. It gets you out there, and then people turn around and say, "Oh, well, there he is again."
There it is.
You have to be, as a talk show person, you have to be seen.
Well, I should clarify. Maybe I won't be hosting, but someone will. That's what I should say. It might not be me, but maybe someone else from the Vegas station.
Okay. The executive director, who will it be?
I guess it's me now.
I put the vice president on a spot now. It's you.
We'll see.
I just got you a job.
Thank you.
See? You've got some work.
But beyond that...
Anyway, the company you work for, who are they, what are they, and everything about them?
Vegas Talk Show.
Yeah, Vegas Talk Show. What are they? This is my competition, I think, but there is no competition.
Only within.
I don't have any competition.
There it is. The Vegas Talk Show, I mean, beyond if we don't do this show, if I'm not on that one, Facebook, we have shows every week. And really what we do, the program is streamed internationally and locally on channel 96, Scotch Channel 96. And what we do is we go on spot, on location, like we came here, to talk with the entrepreneurs, the movers and shakers, the artists in Vegas, and to put them on a platform to show that our community, what we got going on, and the rest of the world, what we have going on in Vegas.
And it's funny because as we've been talking about each show and each guest, we've been talking about social media is amazing because you can go anywhere now.
There it is.
Isn't that amazing?
Right.
Absolutely.
And stream anywhere.
Yes, stream anywhere. Now, I did also understand that you wanted to interview me as well. So do we close out me and start again, or how do you want to work that? Or why don't we just go straight into you interviewing me, and I'm going to sit back?
We'll close out with your show.
We'll close out with my show and start yours.
Yes.
All right. Well, we'll still film it anyway.
Okay.
Anyway, we're going to close out Vegas Live with Ninon. Isn't he amazing? This is not my competition. This is somebody I would help at any time. We'll be back.